Welcome back to another video. First of all, I want to say Happy New Year's, Happy 2024. New Year, new me. Nah, not on this channel. Not on this channel. So, as you guys saw the title, why people start over on the 1st of January every year instead of just continuing their journey. The whole point is, right, it's just like what I said from the very beginning, right? New year, new me. They want a fresh start. It's always about a fresh start. But when you come to realize it's a very toxic cycle, right? It's like every person that has this type of mentality convinces themselves that, well, this year is coming to an end. Let me just keep up with my bad habits. Let me just keep doing what I've always done that has kept me in the position where I'm at, and especially keeping me skinny or keeping me fat. And I could start with the weight loss journey when January 1st hits. But the reality is that if you're someone who has that type of thinking, you've already lost. You've already lost before it even started. Because guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna start, you'll be good for the first week, the first 2 weeks, even a month. Hell, you might even go longer than a month. But guess what's gonna happen? Life is gonna happen. Life is going to happen. And it doesn't matter if it's like something physical, something mental, financially, something in your life is gonna happen. It doesn't discriminate what type of race you are. It doesn't care if you're a man or a woman. It doesn't give a fuck. The whole point is that you want to use that as a way to kind of prevent yourself from, let me avoid all of what is coming and let me just focus on starting fresh and being clean all the way through. But when you think about it, is every fitness journey really like that? If that was the case, everybody on planet Earth would be in shape. If it was really that easy to lose 10 pounds in 6 months, everyone would lose 10 pounds in 6 months. Hell, everyone would be able to build 5 pounds of lean muscle mass in a year. But the thing is, it's not like that. It's not like that. Because you're gonna have your good days and your bad days. But it's what you do on your bad days. You know? Here's an example, right? Myself personally, like, I've been working out since I was 12 years old. I'm 24, so that makes it 12 years total. And I've had type 1 diabetes since I was a kid, right? There's a whole story in that in a separate video, but the thing is that to keep it all the way real with you guys, my journey has not been perfect. In fact, anyone that has been working out for a long time will tell you the exact same thing. Because I've had my bad days where my sugars have gone extremely low or extremely high. And to the point where even other obstacles, not just my diabetes, like other obstacles, you know, whether it be work, school, or financially, or, you know, anything, it would come into and affect me in some kind of way. Mentally, it would impact me, and I wouldn't be performing in the gym as much as I should be. And on those bad days as well, where, you know, I could wake up and I don't have as much energy as I had the day before. Or I could be sick or something, right? Or injuries. And it's just, I've had a lot of things happen to me that really slowed down my journey and slowed down my progression. And a lot of us, what I've come to realize is we get a dopamine hit from seeing the progression, right? Especially when you lose your first 10 pounds and you see that you start to get leaner, your abs start coming in, you start looking better. Like, you get a rush from that. And the same thing goes when you're in the gym. You know, when you bench press 225 for the first time, you feel great. You feel like you're on top of the world. Hell, I was the same way. I remember I remember how it felt when I benched 225 the very first time. And when I squatted 315 for the very first time. It's the best feeling in the world. You could tell by the smile on my face. We all get a great hit, a dopamine hit from the stuff that we achieve and the stuff that happens along the way. But it's not always, the journey is not always going to be like that. Especially in your fitness journey, it's never always going to be like that. You know, like I said before, you're going to have obstacles. You're going to have obstacles. You might get injured, you might get sick. I mean, I don't wish that upon anybody, right? But I'm just saying, that is the reality of life. That is what is going to happen. That is what is bound to happen. Now, if you take care of yourself, you can avoid injuries, you can avoid being sick. But, you know, other things occur. You know, you may have a breakup. You may have a financial hardship. Or, you know, you may have lost your job, you're trying to get a new job. You may have something else going on. Family problems, you know? There's always something. And then what happens is people use that as an excuse. Well, this happened. I can't do this. And, you know, I want to go through this and then come back to the journey. And then maybe I can push it off for another week and then start up again. The fact of the matter is, guys, the more and more you start over, the more it's going to affect you. The longer it's going to take you to accomplish your goal. If your goal is to lose 10 or 20 pounds of fat, and something happens to you, adversity kicks in, and you've already been 2 weeks into your journey, well, guess what? It's going to take you a lot longer to lose those 10 to 20 pounds. It's going to take you a lot longer. Because guess what? You have to keep starting over. Oh, I lost my job. Oh, my girlfriend broke up with me. She cheated on me. Oh, I'm sick. Sprained my ankle. Shit happens. What can you say? Shit happens. You know, and the bottom line is, you gotta be willing to toughen up and accept it. You gotta accept it. I didn't just grow into having this tough mentality either. Okay, I'm gonna sidetrack for a bit. You know, as I was coming up too, I was thinking, man, why can't it just be smooth? Why can't it just be simple? But if it was like that, then the journey wouldn't be valuable. Being healthy and being in shape wouldn't be a valuable thing, because guess what? It is a very valuable thing. It's a privilege to be able to be in shape, to be strong, to be athletic, to look good. And it's incredibly valuable. And your body, your health is an asset. You want to be able to preserve it and take care of it. You want to be able to look back and see how far you've come. You want to be able to see what you can do and what it will put into your potential. But you can't let those obstacles overtake you. You just can't. I had to grow out of that mentality too, even when I was a kid, when I was training. When something would happen, I would get discouraged. A lot of people get discouraged. It's very easy to get discouraged. And, you know, understandably, a lot of people want to start over because of that case. But the thing is, you gotta realize this is a part of your journey, and whatever happened to you is what makes you, you. I'll say that again. Whatever happens to you in your journey is what makes you, you. I would not be Evan Toth if I hadn't gone through what I had gone through with my diabetes. You know, along with everything else. And even now, it's like you have to be willing to embrace the hardships and the times of difficulties and channel that into something positive. Because at the end of the day, guess what? You still get to go to the gym, you still get to train, you still get to eat healthy, you still get to work towards something. Why not just have that? Why not just have that peace of mind? You actually get to work towards something. You get to work towards becoming a better version of yourself. Not just physically, but what it can do to you mentally. You'll grow in that aspect as well, because if adversity comes your way, then you're able to use that as a self-growth tool and prompt you to attain your success and being solid in your fitness journey. And it's all part of it. It's all part of the process. You can't control certain things, and there are certain things that are out of your control. But there are things that you can control. How you move when you get knocked down, and the type of solution that you give yourself to move forward. You always want to keep going no matter what. That's what makes the journey valuable. Because once again, whatever happens to you will not make you, you if it didn't happen. So embrace it and stop starting over.